I believe each and every one of us has stood before a door before, and doors are designed to open to specific keys. And it's funny how life in itself is also designed to answer to specific keys like alignment, vision, purpose, action, excellence, character, opportunities, wisdom, influence, purpose, relationships, results. But the tragedy is that many people waste their time trying to force a door open without the right key. Also, it is important to know that access is never given freely. It is either granted or earned. Access was designed to be opened with the right key. Many people pray for opportunities while neglecting character that grants the access, or promotion without preparing, or influence without integrity. Many ask God, open doors, but they refuse to be the kind of person who can stay in those rooms, because it is one thing to get access, it is another thing to be able to stay. The story of the Israelites at the Red Sea and at Jordan reminds me of something. At the Red Sea, God said, "Why do you cry unto me? Go forward, advance." Then the Bible says, as they moved forward, the Lord sent a wind that split the sea into two. And at Jordan, it was more experiential, because not until the Levites stepped their foot into the river before the river split open. And both of these stories reminds me of how a motion sensor door works that grants you access by proximity. So accessing the building depends only on your proximity. You don't have to open the door, you don't have to touch the door. Depending on the system of the door, some it is when you are about 3 to 5 feet, some when you are about 10 feet away. It opens automatically as you continue walking. So you can't be in the car park expecting the door to open, and you can't be in your house praying for the door to open without taking steps towards the door. So imagine if Moses or Joshua had continued praying and say, "God, create a way for us," without Moses moving forward and without the Levites stepping their foot into the river by faith, the story would have been different. So notice something very important. Access comes only after action or steps are taken. So we can say action correlates or culminates to access. And I believe God is not merely interested in granting us access, but is more interested in taking us to the destination. He's interested in preparing and building. Also, in our business world, we can see the same principle. You think of the Otedolas, Tony Elumelu, the Dangotes. People admire their wealth, but their greatest assets isn't money, it's credibility, results, and excellence. Decades of wisdom, patience, discipline, trust that open the doors they have today that money alone couldn't buy. Access is rarely purchased. It is earned through consistent value. Psychology calls this the law of reciprocity, because the world works on giving and receiving. So humans naturally extend opportunities to those who continually demonstrate competence, trustworthiness, and value. The world doesn't only respond to talents, but to reliability. So today, let's ask ourselves, are we preparing for the opportunities we are praying for? Are we taking steps towards the doors and access we want? Are we working towards approaching the right door? Because different doors require different keys, or in life, different strategies. Wisdom is profitable to direct. As always, you've been blessed. Share this and be a blessing.